Man, so crazy business story. So tell me why somebody messaged me on IG, which people do it all the time, always asking for business advice or just questions or just need help, which I got a whole YouTube page that nobody watches that gives tons of free advice. But anyways, he says, I want to start a business. And I'm like, cool. What you got for me? His response to my question was, I don't know. I need you to help me out step by step. Bruh, if you don't at least brainstorm your thoughts, at least get some type of business concept going. So I sent him a nice inspiring message. Bruh reads it, never responds. All good. A few days pass by. I'm leaving one of my smoothie kings, and out of nowhere I hear someone say, hey bruh, you remember me from IG? I look around, I'm like, here we go. He daps me up. He says that convo we had was everything. He's all the way in. He's inspired. So I'm like, cool. He must have a business plan. He has something cooking. So I ask him, what industry are you trying to get into? He said, I don't know, clothes, food, but I really want to do an app. So at this point, I'm like, this man here. So I'm trying to still be nice, but I'm thinking in my mind, like, bro, you just named the whole business world. So I told him politely, I'm like, so you want to sell wings, create hoodies, and you want to create the next Uber? Like, you got to choose a business struggle, because one thing about owning a business, starting a business, getting into the business, it is a struggle. It is not easy. Me being cool and calm scholar, I ask him, what's your budget in all this? He looks directly at me and says, I was hoping that you could front it and we could split the profit. At this point, I'm like, bro, you are crazy as. So I had to re-ask this, because at this point, I'm tripping. And I said, so you want me to invest my money into your dream and we split the profit? I think bro thought this was Shark Tank. But I asked him, do you got a business plan at least? He says, I don't have a business plan, but I can create one real quick. So bro literally pulls out his phone, opens the notes app, and starts typing. So I tell him, I'm like, hey, I'm actually a little short on time right now, so I gotta go, man. But I appreciate talking to you. He was like, you know what? You're smart, bro. I just need you to create the business, create the logo, build the website, file the LLC, find the vendors, market it, and I'll post it on my IG story. I'm not making none of this up. I'm dead serious. Now, don't get me wrong. He actually is famous and very well known. But at the same time, are you trying to be a brand ambassador or are you trying to be a CEO? Either way, I think you got the wrong guy. I had to break it to him and tell him that starting a business doesn't mean watching me start and do everything for you. At this point, his attitude started to kind of shift. He looked directly at me and said, so you ain't trying to help elevate me? Like, I had to tell him, man, out of respect for you, there's nothing that I can do. Helping you elevate doesn't mean that I'm building the whole elevator. You got to bring some tools, a screw, the blueprint or something. And I don't want people watching this to take this the wrong way. Hell, I own 4 locations and I'm still learning stuff every day. But at the same time, at least Google something. At least put in a little bit of effort before you approach me. Moral of the story, stop trying to be a boss when you have not done your homework yet. I think a lot of people get that twisted these days. This is not build a business workshop. You cannot skip steps and expect for somebody to pick you up and drag you to the finish line. It does not work like that.